As Christians, prayer is very, very important to us because it is a means where we communicate to God or communicate with God. It's a means where we seek God's guidance about a thing, and also it's a means for us to express our gratitude to God. So in today's video, I'll be sharing with you 2 prayers that I feel every Christian should pray if you want a transformation in your life. And trust me, at the end of this video, if you can watch this video to the end and pray these very prayers, when I started praying these prayers, I discovered a lot of changes in my life. And if you want change this year, implementing these prayers is actually going to help you transform your life supernaturally. All right, guys, so the number 1 prayer that I feel that every Christian should pray is, "Oh Lord, what is my assignment this year?" You cannot afford to live your life the same way you lived it last year, the same way you have been living it before. You cannot afford to keep rolling around in one circle. It is time for you to ask God, what is my assignment this year, Lord? What is my assignment? Now, I was talking to somebody and the person tell me, say, now only pastors now to hold the prayer kind of prayer because you need to seek the face of God and know what God is sending you. But you're actually making a mistake if you think that it is only pastors or ministers that should be praying that kind of prayer. Now, you might say, I'm a business person. This prayer does not concern me. No! Even in that business that you want to engage on or you want to engage in, that you want to start up, ask God, Lord, is this the right business for me? I've seen a lot of people that go into business or do something because they see their neighbor is succeeding in it. You might just go into that business and it will fail because it is not your assignment. It is not what you are called for. I hope you understand it. That business is not what you should be doing, and then it can fail. But if it is something that God has destined you for, even if it fails that moment, other ways God will be bringing it, you will still succeed. I'm not trying to tell you that when God has shown you assignment, that because God has shown you this is your assignment, that means it must be fulfilled. That means you must fulfill it without facing obstacles or without facing challenges. No, you are going to face challenges, but you will know that you are facing challenges in the right place. Oh Lord, what is my assignment? What have you called me for? I think not just this year, pray that prayer as a Christian. Oh Lord, what is my assignment? Not just as a Christian, even as a human being, pray, what's my assignment on earth? So that you will not end up living life just like every other person. If you want a supernatural life, pray and ask for your assignment. Now, when you know your assignment, it's going to determine a lot of things in your life. It's going to determine how you will now pattern your life. Because, for example, now let's say you are going to US and your assignment, you are destined to be in a Cotonou and you are going to US. If you have prayed, Lord, what is my assignment? You will still ask, where should my assignment be? And then God is telling you now that your assignment, you should be somebody in Cotonou, or to do business in Cotonou, or to do something in Cotonou, and you are heading to US. You can now see that you are going to a wrong direction. And it is never too late to turn back. It is never too late to pray that prayer. Even as you're watching me now, you can just pause this video and say, Lord, what is my assignment? After watching this video, let it be your prayer. What is my assignment? What is my assignment on earth? What is my purpose? What have you destined me for? Then the second prayer that I think that every Christian should pray is, Lord, now that I have known my assignment, Lord, who should bring people that will help me to fulfill my assignment. Now, when you pray this prayer, it can happen that the circle of friends or the people around you now may not be the people that will help you fulfill that assignment or fulfill that vision or fulfill that purpose. Don't be surprised when people start living your life after praying that prayer. Because you can finish praying that prayer, you will start losing people. When you pray, oh Lord, the right people for me to fulfill my destiny, the right people for me to fulfill my assignment, connect me to them. You might just start losing people, and then you start gaining the right people. And also be careful so that you don't go and bring back people that God wants to live your life. God is using himself to remove from your life. You don't go and use your hand and bring them back. Or haven't you seen a scenario like me now? I noticed somebody now, a friend, a young lady, we're friends. Automatically she started showing this, started giving attitude. No, it's not as if we had issues, no quarrels, nothing. She started giving up attitude. And then I started looking for ways. What did I do? Is there anything? Nothing, absolutely nothing. And then that whisper, I heard that whisper. When I was trying to make sure that I bring her back, I heard the whisper. He said, don't go and use your hand to bring people into your life that God is removing. And this is me sharing the same thing with you. If you know you have no offended person, somebody is just trying to bluff you. I'm not saying that when you have offended person, because sometimes we offend person with our character, and maybe the person have tried talking to us that this thing you are doing is hurting me, and you don't change. You didn't change. The person might just start putting up attitude. I'm not talking about that one. You know you didn't do anything to this person. You know you didn't deserve anything. You didn't do anything to deserve the way the person is acting or the person is avoiding you. It can even be in a relationship. You are in a relationship. You are calling that guy, you are only the one calling. The guy is not calling you, or you are calling the woman. You are the only one calling the lady. The lady is not calling you back. You are the one pursuing her. You have been pursuing her for how many months now? She's not agreeing, and you are still pursuing. My brother, can't you see that it's probably God not wanting you? Now, when you have prayed that prayer, for those of you that have entering into relationship, it's actually going to help you to know the right person to settle with, so you don't go and end up making mistake like I made in the past too. Pray that prayer. Say, Lord, what is my assignment? And Lord, help me, bring me close, or bring people close to me that will help me to achieve this assignment. Because we need people to carry on. We need people to get to the destination that God has destined for us. You alone may not be able to fulfill that destiny. You alone may not be able to carry on that assignment. The assignment may be heavy for you alone. You need people. You need people. You might be broke, and you need people that are financially stable to support you, to stand. That is people. You might be sick or down. You need people that will encourage you. You need people that will make you stand. That is getting your health goals. It might be a career. You need people that will stand by you with that career and help you, to inspire you and all those things that will foster the growth of that career. This is what I'm trying to explain. You need people. So even in this, I've seen somebody testify of how he just met somebody, and that person, God used through that person to transform his or her life. I am not talking about that you should now stand because once upon a time, let me tell you a story of something that happened one time back there while I was still in school. I had a shop. My shop was one of the biggest in that place. So I make hair and I sell hair products there. So one day there's this lady that was praying and crying. She was like, oh, she saw one man drive past with his jeep. So she was in my store. She was standing in my store and she was like, oh God, I wished day one big man would just stop then and bless me, so that I can at least have money to start up a small business. I heard what she said, and I said, what would you want to do? She said she wants to start up a small business. If she just get any small money now, she'll just start up a small business so that she can be able to take care of herself and her daughter. And she's pregnant. Then she didn't know she was dating this guy, and not knowing that this guy was already married. She's number 5th wife. And then when she finally got pregnant and came to the family house, she discovered that she's number 5. This guy, the man, is already married with other women. So you know that kind of thing now. African setting, she has to cater for herself and her child alone. Now she's pregnant for the second one before she even found out. So she was actually suffering, going through a lot when I met her. So after asking her that question, she told me that she would love to do business, but she doesn't have money. This woman can barely eat. So I was even the one that God was using to feed her at that moment, at that period. All right, so that passed. So one day when she left, I had this feeling to help her. As at that time, it's been a long time, but that was in 2010. Is it 2010? I'll be 2000. No, not 2010. Around 2007, 8 or thereabout. Yes, 2008, while I was still in school. So what I did was I started saving up some money from my business. I was saving some small cash then because I was doing business and I was still schooling. At the end of the month, so I called her. I went to call her in her house. I said, "Ma, please come. I want to see you," because I didn't want to give her the money there in her house because there was somebody in that house there. So I told her, "Ma, please come. I want to see you." The next thing this woman said, abeg go, I don't have strength, I no go fit come help you do hair. She actually thought I wanted to tell her to come and help me to complete it, because sometimes I used to have people, plenty people, maybe 1 or 2 persons at the same time that I'll be making hair. So sometimes I need people to help me to complete. I think I had about 2 girls there that I had some people that were working for me then. So she felt that maybe there's plenty customers in my store, so I want her to come and help me, to assist me and complete hair, because sometimes once in a while she comes and helps to complete. And then immediately she said that, I was like, I said, "No, I don't want you to help me complete it. Just come." The next thing, she just grumbled and said, "Abeg, not be the one when you go now, go dey work for person, not be that kind this thing." She didn't come. I got back to the house. I waited her for some time. She didn't come. I went back to go and meet her. I said, I called you. Please come." They now asked me again, "I want to do something for you." I said, "Yes, come. You want to do something for me? Come. I want to see you." And she has not eaten since morning. This was around 12 already. Imagine a pregnant woman has not eaten till 12 p.m. So she told me, "Abeg." The next thing, she started grumbling, "Abeg, as I dey here, so I dey hungry. Now me dey feed her. Say that I'm feeding her or my sister is feeding her then. Now you are grumbling. Abeg, she dey hungry. She never get time take care." I just looked at her, then I walked away. When I walked away, she noticed the way I walked away. And then she followed. After some time, she came to meet me. Reluctantly came to my place. Where is the person? Where the customer? Make her help you do the hair, complete the hair. Not that she knows how to make hair. She doesn't even know how to make hair, just to complete. Make her help you complete her. And ask her, "Which customer?" I didn't call you to come and make hair. I actually called you for something. But since you did not come, he said, "What is it?" I said, "I wanted to show you something. There was something I wanted to show you." He said, "Where the thing now?" Because she like her proko well. That I said, "The thing don't pass." He said, "Hey, now wow, I can't miss her today now." In my mind, I was just laughing. I said, "Okay." She said, "Abeg, if the thing pass again, maybe you can't call me." I said, "No wahala. If it pass again, I will come call you." Actually, I called her 3 times. It was the 3rd time before she actually came and started grumbling. Do you understand? That was how I did not give her that money again. What am I trying to say? She was looking for one big man or one flashy car, or somebody that will come out from a Ferrari or whatever, that will come and give her, say, "Take this money." That's what she will respect. She does not even know that the answer to her prayer, or her prayers, has already been answered with one Paco person that was on the corner. She saw me and looked down on me. She wasn't even expecting that her prayer can be answered through me. So this is what I'm trying to say. We need people to achieve our destiny. Sometimes God can bring those people, but because you are not sensitive enough to know that this person is who you need for your destiny, to accomplish your vision, you will not know, and you might even use your hand to drive that person away. So pray this prayer. Don't forget, number 1, "Oh Lord, what is my assignment? Show me my assignment. What is my purpose? In that business you are doing, what is the purpose? Is this the right business? Is this the right thing I should be doing? Is this the right career that I should be doing? Lord, show me." Then 2, "Lord, bring me to men, or bring men, women to me that will help me to achieve or fulfill that destiny, or fulfill that assignment." I hope somebody finds value in this video. Guys, if you did, please don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, and also share your comments, your opinions. I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for your time, for watching till this time. I really appreciate you all. And shout out to my big sis, Auntie Barbara. I love you, mama. And to you that will subscribe after watching this video, I love you. See ya.